Hello, Ray classes. ThatYiGuy here. Today I want to talk to you about one of the new features in Atlas of the Worlds. And that is the Perandus mod from Zana. Zana. Yeah. For people who played during the Perandus League, the greedy yet lovable dude, Brodiro, provided a steady string of uniques and occasionally fantastic deals that the players affectionately termed Brodeals. And sometimes people have actually gotten headhunters, mirrors, Skyfall, pretty much things that we all want. And I'll bet it's so rare that I have never seen one, except in screenshots. And no one I know who has ever seen one. But we know that it does happen, so it's possible. So just like I did during the Prophecy League with the silver coins, I decided to science the crap out of it. And by sciencing, I mean bashing my head into the content until all the data comes out. And in order to do that, I initially did 50 runs, decided that's a small sample size, and I moved on to 100, 200, and finally after 250 runs with the mod, I decided that's a good enough sample size to draw conclusions from. And also, this whole thing used up like 1,000 chaos, and my friends started worrying about my sanity, so there you go, 250 runs. I'm going to go ahead and link to the Google Docs down below, and I'll put a button here, like right here, this general area, for people who want to see the recorded data for themselves and draw their own conclusions. Or if you just really like spreadsheets, I won't judge. So along with that, there will be imager link to all the screenshots with the Brodirios. So there will be, that's a lot of screenshots, just warning you right now. And so feel free to pause and check them out right now if you like to, because I'm about to go into the final tally and then the conclusions, etc. So first of all, how many coins did I get in total? So after crunching the numbers, it's 25,012 coins. Well, you see slightly less because I spent some of it already. And averaging almost exactly 100 coins per run, which kind of makes me feel happy. It's almost 100 perfectly. And sometimes you will get a very low amount of coins. But when you encounter Perandus coffers, which you will do with decent frequency, you will get a large boost. So how many Perandus uniques did I get? Well, I got one. I got a Varon Nostra Wallblade. And something to keep in mind is that during all 250 of my runs, my gear provided roughly 99% to 134% rarity increase depending on which necklace I used. And an overwhelming majority of these runs were done in tier 12 or higher maps, usually above 90% quantity and 15% pack size. So I should have a really good chance of getting uniques. And I got really a lot of uniques, but the league-specific ones were still quite rare. And what about the two good chests then? The catalog and the archives. So I found total of 3 archives, which drops maps, just like a cartographer's box, and 7 catalogs, which gives you divination card. I really didn't get anything insane from those. 2 Dapper Prodigies from the catalogs. That's about the only good cards I got. So in the end, I crunched some numbers. Now, if I sold off all the coins and the uniques, both the ones dropped and the ones I bought, I pretty much break even with a huge profit of 6 chaos when I consider only what this mod provides, right? So, is the mod worth it? In conclusion, well, it's actually not bad. But I want to raise a few points to help you make that decision, right? So if you enjoy the possibility of getting crazy rich all of a sudden, the mod is fun and pretty addictive. Like after a while, whenever you see Brodiro, your heart will start to race, right? Just faster and faster until it starts to feel like love. Not really, but it's kind of exciting at times when you see him because there's always a chance of it being headhunters or something amazing, but chances are it's not. And some people might say you should always do it because if you get the archive, you get a lot of maps. Well, that's actually not quite true. As my data samples showed archives are really rare. So some people have said it's 1 in 40 roughly, but my data shows 1 in 80, and who knows, right? But we know it's not very frequent. And what you need to keep in mind about this is that this mod provides 0% increased quantity, which does affect map drops. So unlike the other mods, which will give you 20% increased quantity, and even if you use no mods at all, you will still get, say, 6, 7, usually for most people, because Uzana gives you a bonus. This mod gives you 0, so it actually overrides that. So by using this mod, you're going to get less maps. So that becomes even more of an issue once you get to the higher tier of maps. So if your goal is to get maps, I would not recommend this at all, because mathematically I am losing out on map drops just by using this mod every single time, as opposed to not using anything or using an alternative one that gives me 20% increase. So at the end of the day, except for the very lucky few who I'm super jealous of, it could be one of you too, but except for the lucky few who hits the jackpot, this will not be a very profitable mod. So do it if you have the extra chaos and you just want to spice up your map runs. So, but other than that, it's not the greatest idea. So hopefully this helps you decide whether or not you're going to take advantage of the Perandus mod in the new Atlas of Worlds. And this is ThatYiGuy. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to bring you future content. A quick thing, this weekend I will run Shaper on my Blade Vortex Berserker, and I would like to opinion on whether or not I should use really top-end gear or try to beat Shaper with as cheap of a budget as I can. For example, like, say, rare everything, no uniques, things like that. Let me know what you think will be most helpful, and I will try to do that this weekend when I do the Shaper run. That's just for people who are interested in the Blade Vortex. And yeah, thank you for watching till the end, and good luck. And if you do choose to use this mod, I hope you all get Headhunters, so I can buy a cheap one if everyone gets one.